Hello, Craig Howard here. Well, it's a rainy day outside here in West Virginia today, and it made me think about something that I had read some time ago about excuses that people use for being late. People come up with all kinds of creative excuses, and if you happen to be a person that works in human resources, you've probably heard them all. One guy said that he was late because the rain piled up on the road, and another guy said he was late because he got to work on time, but he fell asleep in the parking lot. And another woman said she was late because her eyelashes got stuck together. Her false eyelashes got stuck together. Another guy said he was late. Get this, another guy said he was late because of morning sickness. That's right, I said guy. Well, we come up with all kinds of excuses to justify things in our life. And the reality is we come up with all kinds of excuses to justify sin in our lives as well. And it causes a bigger problem than we realize. The Bible says over in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 25, starting in verse 25, it says, "Therefore, putting away lying, let each one of you speak the truth with his neighbor. For we are members one of another. Be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your wrath, nor give place to the devil." You say, well, how do you give place to the devil? Well, the Bible just indicated that. You sin willfully, which is 99% of sin is willful sin. You sin willfully, and then you excuse it, or you justify it, or you say, yes, it's going to be okay because this person did this, so it's okay for me to do that. When we sin, and we choose to say, yeah, it's okay for me to do that, we open a little door. We open a door that Satan can use because he's found an area in our life that we'll justify sin, that we'll say sin is okay in this situation. It's okay for me to lie in this situation because of this. It's okay for me to do that to this friend. It's okay for me to say that to that person because of this or because of that. When we begin to justify sin, when we begin to say sin is okay, when we begin to say, I can do it because this person did that, I can do it because this situation warrants it, when we begin to say sin is okay and justify it, what we've done is we've opened a door that Satan can then begin to exploit in our lives. I think that's done in more lives more than we're willing to admit. I think you've probably done it a time or two. I think I've probably done it a time or two, or more than a time or two. I think we've become masters at justifying our sin because we look at the world around us and we say, well, I'm not as bad as they are. Yeah, I did that, but I'm not as bad as they are. And we begin to justify what we know we shouldn't do just because other people's actions are worse. Well, I want to advise you today. I want to give you a warning today. Don't open a door for Satan to exploit in your life. Don't give place to Satan so that he can worm his way in. He's smart, he's cunning, and he'll find a way to wheedle in there and get you to continue in sin. And what sin does is it separates us from God, and ultimately it hurts us. When we involve ourselves in sin, ultimately we are the ones that will pay the price. And so we're being warned in this situation. Don't allow sin, don't justify sin because it separates you from God, which is your point of protection, and the one that loves you more than anybody else in the world. And it gives Satan an opportunity to hurt us, to damage us. The Bible says Satan's got one goal in life, and that's to destroy. He'd like to destroy you. He'd like to destroy me. And if we give him an opportunity, if we open that door by justifying sin in our life, he'll find a way in, and he'll find a way to do it. Well, time is up. I hope you're having a great day today. Hope, even though it's rainy here in West Virginia, if you happen to be here, Even though it's rainy, it's still beautiful outside because it's making everything just green up something beautiful. But I hope you have a great day wherever you're at, and I hope God fills your day full of blessing, and I hope you stay close to Him and away from justifying sin in your life. You have a wonderful day. God bless you.